Alright, good afternoon ladies and gentlemen again. I'm going to present to you again a presentation with an X Factor, but new and improved edition. Today what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outline to you the points that I'm going to talk about. First of all, as I said earlier, the X Factor that I think I personally would like to bring to a presentation. And secondly, the most important structural features and features that should always be used when presenting any sort of presentation. So to begin with, the X factor that I think I'd like to bring to a presentation. Personally, I've always felt when public speaking that there needs to be some degree of uncertainty. And while some people might find that daunting, it's always a good thing. Let's put a negative into a positive. Because having some uncertainty means that you're able to adapt to an audience. And personally for me, that's what I feel is a very important skill when making a presentation. As I said earlier, that might depend on when you walk into the room, who you're going to present the presentation to. A funeral or a rowdy crowd at a rugby game. It just depends, and that's a matter of judgment, and I suppose it's something that you can practice, but it's a matter that you guys have always got to interpret yourselves. So now to the main point, which I suppose is the fundamentals, I'd like to call, of any speech making, presentation making as such. And so what I've got down here is several things. That's key structure, including an introduction and conclusion, stance and movement, eye contact and gestures. So to begin with is the structure as such. So everyone knows basic structure is introduction and conclusion. Introduction outlines main points. Very good. And so introduction and structure and conclusion to round off the main points. We also need to look at the eye contact and gestures. Gestures need to be, how should I say, genuine and give emphasis to a point rather than willy-nilly. And also movement, as I'd like to think I've improved on. Instead of standing around, you need to have strong and be confident and have a good stance. And conclusion, as I've said, need to wrap up your points. So as I've said, the X factor that I think I'd like to bring in the structural points and hand, voice, and gesture and movements. Sweet. Thank you.
Thank you.